Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And like we do each morning, we'll be watching this volume spike column. I am running the precision scan and the unusual volume scan this morning. I do have the other pre-markets loaded on another screen, so I'll be watching them as well. We'll be watching for a volume spike in this column. Once we see a volume spike, we want to see this current bar volume really moving. We want to see a battle going on with these numbers. In other words, a high flow. We want to be able to get in and get out safely. Once that happens, you will see the price start running up. Once the price runs up, you'll see me mark a resistance level and the price will pull back. And I will mark a support level. And you beginners, you want to try your entries right around this area here, providing we get a green candle here and that we get some green candles breaking above this average volume line. And we also want to confirm that my blessing is headed upwards as well. And we'll play the run accordingly until it starts pulling back, and you'll know that by looking at the chart and making the correct decision. And make sure that you reach out to a financial advisor. I am not that guy. I create indicators and I build indicators and I teach indicators. And these indicators just pretty much teach you how to trade if you pay attention. Make sure you show up here every morning for these live streams over and over again so that you'll continue to learn. Watch what's going on. Watch what I do on the screen and make sure that you make the proper trade. And I thank everyone for joining me this morning. Make sure that your TIF and your active trader is set on EXT. And never trade off of my screen. My screen on YouTube is sometimes delayed. Delays can cost you money, so make sure that you are set up on your own computer. We have about 2.5 minutes to go before market open. Things kind of been bouncing around from stock to stock this morning. We'll see how it goes, which one really takes off, which one that we're going to trade. If you see something different, make sure you pull it up on your own computer. I may flip to another screen while you're in a trade, and I don't want to mess your trading up. So we'll be watching these volume spikes. When they take off, they'll work their way up to the top of the list. So they're pretty easy to catch. You don't have to chase them down in the column. You can if you want to try to catch them lower when they're first taking off, like this 0.14. If you don't know what Magic Scan is, this watch list over here is tracking the stocks that has moved for the last 30 minutes, and it will list them here. It's kind of looking like REVB might be the play for open. We got about a minute to go. The SPY is headed upwards currently. Let's hope it holds. About 15 seconds to go. And we're off. Let's see which way it heads. I am watching this indicator right here. This is where you make your decisions. These are buyers coming in. There's also sellers in the same candle, so you have to be careful. We want to see this buying volume break above this yellow line, just like it's doing for the push upwards. And if it drops down to red, it's going to pull back on you. Pretty unstable at the moment. Big red dominator bar. That means sellers are selling it off. I guess they were expecting all of us to come in and we didn't. You got to give us a reason to buy, and we need buyers on board to do that. Pulling back pretty hard. Good job, Yandros. I don't know how you got $30 out of that, but you did it. Congratulations. In 2 seconds, he says. That's very fast. Okay, good job. He pulled out a little bit of profit as well. I expected it to go up, but I expected it to go up a lot more than it did. Yeah, I'm watching SOXL. I'm not in it yet, though. I'm going to wait a regular session. Had better luck with it yesterday. So XOXL, if any of you are interested, this is an ETF that we play each and every day. They would be SOXS and SOXL. When one's going down, the other's going up, and vice versa. Nice little push here on SOXL. If you play these two stocks, SOXS and SOXL, make sure you chart both of them and use the 34 EMA and wait for the crossover. Then give it a candle or two before you either buy or short, whichever one you're doing. Actually, I don't think you can short this ETF. So you're either going to have to wait on a buy on one side or the other. BPTH. Looks like we done played this one once or twice. I already see all of the support and resistance levels in there. I'm going to go ahead and erase them for this morning. We'll mark the high here. That would be the resistance level. These wide body candle plays, I never have any luck with them. I usually stay out of them. About the time I decide to get in, they decide to drop. That's how that one goes. I have no idea why they're wide, and you cannot zoom out either. Maybe it's because the stock didn't trade the previous day. You can see it's all flat. Going to move on from it. REVB may be making a reversal here. We'll keep an eye on it. It needs to get back above this 34 EMA. And we need some long, tall green dominator bars above this yellow line. Not seeing any buyers coming in. Watching for volume spikes in this column. And right now they just seem to be disappearing. And if you type a symbol in the chats, please make them in caps so I can read them. I am partially blind, and it helps me to focus in much faster. VEV, a 28-cent stock on the rise. Currently pulling backwards. And if you're new to ThinkorSwim, these scans are delayed by 3 to 5 minutes before they refresh. They're live after they refresh, but in order to go look for more stocks, it's 3 to 5 minutes. And we have plenty of members here that know what they're doing. They've been with us for quite some time, and they also post stock picks because their scans may refresh before mine or mine before theirs. So by playing in a group, we are able to eliminate a lot of that scan delay. So occasionally you'll hear me call out one that one of the members has posted in the chat. You should pay attention to it as well. You might can get to it a little bit faster than I can. Get a better entry when that happens. But check each one of them, make sure we have volume before you post them. We like to see high volume numbers like you see right now, right here in this current bar volume. But unfortunately, this one's going down. We have a pullback arrow in play. Don't know if it will hold since we don't have the buyers and we have the My Blessing is headed south. These white arrows are very profitable. They are pullback arrows. It's doing all the homework for you. It's monitoring the buyers and the sellers and looking for pullbacks so that you can have a better entry. These arrows come with the Master Scalper indicator, and that's a premium purchase. If you don't have that indicator, I strongly suggest you get it. It will pay for itself more than once. You could probably pay for it in the first day if you just follow what it says. BCDA. It's already down to the bottom. Not looking too promising so far. But the Lord always bless us, so we'll see. Just have to be patient. Maybe some upside potential here on BPTH. watching for green bars to come in above this average volume line. We need more buyers than average to come in. APDN, I'm being told. APDN running up. Not a whole lot of volume. Need this bar to get above that yellow line. T, I don't have time to do support right now. If you send me a message when we get to some slack time, I'll walk you through it. Can't do it right here at the open. I want to make some money. I'm sure everybody else does as well. Or maybe submit a support ticket if someone's available. They can help you get it fixed right away. T, if you watch closely on your screen, it looks like things are dead right now. I'll walk you through it really quick. Hit this gear icon right here where you see my mouse. Right here in time axis, uncheck this keep time zoom. Fix your chart up like you like it. Come back to here and recheck it and apply it. That should take care of your issues. VHAI. Very cheap penny stock. I don't play these stocks, but those of you who do. And my price range is set from 25 cents and above, so it's not going to pick up these 4 and 5 cent stocks. Not seeing anything moving. Very slow. Just be patient. If you don't get a trade today, don't go try to force one. That's where you lose money. There's always tomorrow. NVIDIA moving. NVDA. Hey, Rick, you've been playing NVIDIA quite a bit, haven't you? Think you played it half a day or a full day one day? You are welcome, Jimmy. LUNR. Lunar, I thought would move yesterday. Hopefully, it'll do something today. And actually, it did move when I wasn't at my desk. Volume is very low on Lunar. SDIG. We are getting some buyers coming in, but there's some sellers there. You got to keep in mind, we've already had a run up before our market opened. We are on the back side of the trade. There may not be another play here. Watching those dominator bars, I see a green bar coming in above the average volume line. You need to really learn this indicator. This indicator is also very valuable to making a decision to get in or get out. These are buyers coming in. You want to see them high. You want to see this bar taller than the average volume. That means more than average people are coming in to buy it. John, we do pretty good in this session as well. I think you're going to find out once you do get set up to trade at 4 a.m. The stock picks are just as slim over there on that side as well. I mean, it is one or two more. I agree with your statement, but it's no better than this pre-market. Usually, if they have a good one on the 4 a.m., we continue to drive it up at the 6 a.m., which is Central Time. Nothing currently happening. Sit on your hands, wait for that perfect play. Big head, I would say you are too late for that white arrow if it's already 3 or 4 candles past it. But it all depends on each stock. I mean, what if it went up here, paused, came down, and then ran up another dollar? You have to just continually watch them because it's different from stock to stock. Like this would have been perfect right here, but this was before our market opened, so we would have had to chase it. So not a good trade for us, but for them. This indicator right here will tell you the entire story of this stock movement here. You can see it was doing nothing. It was below average volume for quite some time. A little interest popped in right here from buyers. Other people saw it. More buyers came in. Someone took some profit, or maybe many. Then somebody else decided to get in, or a few, and then all of a sudden they took profit and it dropped all the way down back below average again, and now we're flat again. Somebody else thinks they can make some money, and a few buyers come in, but it failed. So you want to watch for the break above yellow, this yellow line, and hopefully it'll continue green tall bars while you're in the trade, and you see a sign of red, and you make your decision if you need to get out or not. This is telling you what the buyers and sellers are doing. Good morning, Glenn. SDIG. The buyers may be coming back in. I'm watching this indicator. We are getting a pullback arrow flashing in and out. So now we need a break through that yellow with a lot of buyers coming in. And I don't see that yet. You also want to see this indicator turning up in green, just like here. Here comes some buyers. This white arrow, it seldom lies. It knows what's going on. It's the brain over these indicators. Pushing up nicely. If you are experienced trader, you can trade, you can chase these green candles if you know what you're doing. I don't suggest it for a beginner. Just make sure you pay attention to these buyers that are coming in down here. That's almost a 40-cent candle right there. Now being told this stock is a buyout, so be careful. It's only going to go as high as what they're willing to pay for it if they're going to buy them out. I don't know what that number is. It may be right here somewhere. So there may be no more to it. Watching the buyers. Good job, profit 77. 777. So profit made $42 on 300 shares on this one candle or two. So good job, profit. You can see the profit taking going on. They realize it's not going any higher. Good job, Pro Dollar, $280. Good job, Jimmy. Got a penny stock on the run here, INM. We did play this in the past. Well, I didn't, but some of you penny players did. I remember the symbol. It's shooting up. You'll always hear me say I don't play these, and sometimes I regret it, but sometimes I don't. I like them to be up there in the dollar range, preferably $5 and higher. But I do play some $2 and $3 stocks occasionally. INM pushing up for pennies. You can see the buyers coming in right here above the average volume line. So you're watching for red to start coming in. That's where they're going to start taking profit. There's a little touch of red. This is why I don't play them. You wait 5 minutes to gain 3 pennies. One person sells and you lose 5 pennies. Michelle, I'm set up for streaming. If you're talking about just one chart, that's very easily accomplished. We have a support department that helps you get set up. But I've got a bunch of detached windows up here. You probably can't tell it, but I do. And if you know how to detach a window, it's very simple. Like get your chart set up, come up here, hit this detach, and it'll make another window just like this one. Size it up, drag it to where you want it on a monitor. Then find your watch list. I usually use the Market Watch tab and detach that watch list. And then you can just switch to whatever scan you want to watch through it. I'm running 8 monitors, so I can't share my setup. It doesn't work for many people. Good morning, Kyle. Glad you could join us. Yes, 8 monitors. I do not. I have a custom built computer that is my son actually put it together, and you know how sons can be. They want everything to the extreme, and that's what I ended up with. He did a very good job picking the parts. SDIG moving again. This is that buyout stock, so it's probably not going to go far. This is a older picture of my setup. There's your 8 27-inch monitors. So I'm watching everything that I can without having to click the mouse button 1,000 times. Thank you. Actually, it's no harder to watch than when you first set this up and you had to get used to it. It gets real easy. You know where things are, you know which scans to look at the most. So it's not overwhelming for me. True, no, I don't know where that is. Since it's custom, it's not like I had a description when I bought this computer. I know I have the list somewhere, but I don't remember where. It's a slow morning. Just be patient. The stocks come to us. We don't go chasing and searching and wasting our time. If they're going to move, they're going to spike right here in this column. BBAI pushing up slowly. It's kind of weak in this bar now. Thank you, Tribe D, for that post. I kind of caught it late. Nice green bars. These buyers are coming in. It's going to drive it up slowly. The white arrow was way back here, though. Could be late on this stock. Maybe not. It has been trending down for quite some time. Profit takers now. Yeah, it's not paying very much at all. No great loss there. All of those green candles is about 6 or 7 cents if you could have caught it all. So more than likely 4 to 5 cents. See you later, John. You have a blessed one, brother. There's always tomorrow. Each day is different. Big head, I sort by either or. You can do that as well. If you want to sort by the ups and wait for a spike to happen beside them, or sort by the volume spike and wait for an up to appear beside the volume spike. You can go either direction with it. I like to sort by up. I want to know immediately where that white candle is. And if I'm late, that candle could have appeared and disappeared, like here. So I did open up system information. If you want to get your cameras ready, you can take a picture of this when I drag it to the screen. I'm not going to leave it up there very long. That's the system information for mine. I don't know if it's going to do you any good. Or you can check this video when we're done streaming. It'll be on YouTube. You can scroll to that section to get back to that list. Or you might can even reverse it right now and pause it and then take the picture. Never use 64 big head. I don't even use half of the RAM that I have now. I think it's using more processing than it is memory. See, it is not a laptop, it's a tower. It's a water-cooled computer. SDIG's not going anywhere. It's a buyout. It's on a set price. If it's your first time on YouTube and you found us, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays starting at 5:55 a.m. Central Time until 6:55 Central Time, 3 days a week. So come and join us, make a few dollars. If you want the entire streaming time, it's 3.5 to 4 hours a day, sometimes 5. And you'll see an upgrade link at the top of that chat window in YouTube. It's white and yellow. You can click there, join our Discord, get 1 scan and 1 indicator for free. When you upgrade, I have 60 scans, 30 something indicators. You get the full streaming hours. You get support. You get all kind of goodies. So come and join us. You easily pay for the subscription fee each month. You can do that in 1 trading session, maybe even in 1 stock, and get all the goodies. So this YouTube live stream will be ending in about, I don't know, 7 minutes, 6 minutes. Then I'll be back on Friday for YouTube. Let's see if I can remember how to pull that up. I forgot what to type in to pull up that. King, it's $79.95 a month. And you have options. You can get discounts if you pay in advance. I only have 2 premium indicators that are not included with the membership fee. and they are $99 each, and you get support with them and upgrades. Task Manager, let me see what it says. Well, it disappeared. Where'd it go? So right here, looks like I'm using 37% of the memory, 10% of the CPU, and that's streaming to 2 platforms and running 8 monitors. So she's running nice and smooth. Master Scalper is up here. This is an MACD based indicator with my coding into it. It's not your normal MACD. It's a lot faster responding, and it tells you about buyers and sellers as well. Master Scalper, these colored candles are coded to this indicator. You can see when this indicator turns red, so do my candles. When it turns green, so do my candles. You also get this buy, hold, and sell. These colored words are the same as these candles, except for the hold when it's doing nothing. You'll also get this up indicator. This tells you that there's a white arrow just popped in. I have no idea what tower that is. See you later, John. You have a blessed one. Can someone let Nora know that she is having sound issues and not us? Well, I wasn't expecting a dead morning. A couple of you made a few dollars. You are welcome, YU. TNXP moving a little. Not seeing a lot of tall buyers coming in here. I hope this pre-market's not an example of what's to come in the regular session. If you just purchased it, go over and look on the left-hand side in the channels. You should have a new channel appear, and everything will be in that channel. It's called Master Scalper. And thank you for your purchase. If you have any trouble with it, hit that support tab and let them know. Lord, we need help this morning. We need a stock play. 7 o'clock's coming up. Let's see if we get a winner. And YouTubers, I appreciate you joining me this morning. This time has expired. I will be back on Friday for another 1 hour of free live streaming. I want to invite you to come join us over on the Discord side. We will soon be moving over to a regular website, fully functional, just like Discord, so I can get out of the scammers that are on Discord. Hopefully within the next 30 days, we'll get that thing launched and we'll be in a whole new environment. So thank you for joining me this morning. I will see you guys on Friday. And as always, have a blessed trading day. Goodbye.